Big love to my amazing subscribers for sticking by. And if you're just visiting, welcome. Subscribe to be part of this amazing family. I've used the flasks I will use in this video for more than 10 years and the efficiency is still the same. If you follow the tips I'll give in this video, be sure your flask will maintain its efficiency to maintain coldness or hotness for a long period of time. Sterilization starts with washing to remove debris and reduce load of pathogens. It is essential you wash and rinse with warm water, especially for new flasks you want to start using to maintain hot things. By so doing, you are prepping or priming your flasks to receive the information that it will be used for hot things. For vacuum flasks you want to use for cold or chilled things, you wash and rinse with mild cold water. Before you start washing, disassemble all parts. Properly wash the rubber seal. All the grooves, cleaves or bends that are in the stopper cover any part of the flask, as these are the breeding places for pathogens. If they are not washed properly, the flask can develop odor with time. If you're using a push-button flask, I showed a video on how to disassemble it. There are various push-button flasks, but the video gives a kind of guide on how you can disassemble yours. Avoid submerging your flasks in water during washing, as water can get in between the inner and outer components of the flasks, serving as a breeding ground for pathogens and odor emitting. This is why when you shake some flasks, you will hear water movements in the vacuum space. Use a soft sponge to wash, as abrasive sponges can damage the coatings on the flask. How often should you wash and sterilize? How often you should wash and sterilize depends on the use. If you're using it for babies less than 6 months and you're using it for only water, you wash and sterilize for like 3 times a week. If you're using it for any type of food, you wash and sterilize every day, every 24 hours if you're using it for any type of food for babies less than 6 months. For older babies and children, if you're using it for only water, you wash for like 1 to 2 times a week and sterilize once in 2 weeks. But if it is used for food, you have to wash every day, sterilize once in a week. For adults, if it is used for water, you wash for like once a week. You don't really need sterilization for adults if you're using it for adults. Then if you're using it for food for adults, you wash daily. You can now sterilize once in a month for adults. Rinse till you stop seeing all the soapy foams. When you want to start sterilization proper, you can use either of these 2 methods depending on whether you want to use the flask for hot things or cold things. So you can use heat method or you can use a sterilant. Watch till the end to know the sterilant, a safe one you can use to sterilize your vacuum flask. For heat method of sterilization, you use it for flasks you want to use for hot things. After sterilizing the cover, the stopper and rubber seal or the gasket for like 5 to 10 minutes. Assemble them. Assemble those things you disassembled initially. Assemble them and pour just boiled hot water in the flask and cover the steam from the water. From that hot water you poured in the flask will do the rest of the work. The steam will sterilize the covers you've touched, the rubber seal and stopper you've touched. And using heat method to sterilize, you are also prepping the flask. You're priming the flask that you want to use it for hot things. For new flasks, after sterilizing with hot water, you can fill it with hot water for prepping. Leave it for a few hours to overnight before you start using. The sterilizing agent I'm using in this video is 6% hydrogen peroxide. You can use 3% to 6% hydrogen peroxide to sterilize things at home. If you're using hydrogen peroxide, you can pour some in the flask. Shake the flask in such a way the hydrogen peroxide touches all parts of the flask. Then, soak the stopper, the cover, rubber seal, or any other minor part of the flask in hydrogen peroxide solution. You can also get a clean spray bottle, like I did, and pour in the hydrogen peroxide. Spray every part of the flask, including the rubber seal, the cover, the stopper, making sure the hydrogen peroxide touches inside, especially the upper part of the inside of the flask. Wait for like 1 minute to 2 before rinsing off. Rinse with mild cold bottled water if it's flask you're using for cold things, or water you boiled initially and made it to be cold, maybe by putting it in the freezer. If it's a flask you're using for hot things, rinse with warm water, that is water you boiled and cooled down to be warm. Vinegar, lemon and baking soda have a place in maintenance and care of vacuum flasks. Watch my next video to know how to use these and when to use them to maintain and care for your vacuum flasks. Have you subscribed? Subscribe! We are one big family here. Thank you.